Hey everyone, Laura Jewett here with the Inspired Living Real Estate Collective, and today I have the great pleasure of meeting with Laurel. She is the owner of Trifit Wellness, and I'm so excited to meet with you.
Thank you.
So you are not an average gym.
Nope.
So I want to hear all about how Trifit Wellness, how'd you get your name? I think initially, let's just start with that because I think that's very telling and
Sure.
kind of how you guys have evolved and what you stand for.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've owned Trifit for about 8 years, and so it was an existing studio that I bought and then have just changed everything since then. Yes. And I think it really came about because I kept hearing our new members that were coming in really say the same thing to me over and over and over, that they didn't feel comfortable in a traditional gym. They didn't know what they were doing, so they needed more support. And there is just not a lot of great options out there for people. You are either in a big box gym, like completely on your own, like sea of equipment, no idea what you're doing.
Very intimidating.
Very intimidating. Or you're in a large group class studio. That's kind of the other boutique model.
And everybody's fighting for the back row.
And they, nothing personalized. People get hurt doing that. And so they just, I think, needed kind of this happy medium of like a smaller group atmosphere where they would get a lot of one-on-one from that coach.
Well, certainly that is why the statistics for, the dropout rate of gym memberships and people not meeting their New Year's resolutions.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, there's a reason why those
100%.
horrible stats exist.
Their business model is built off of sell the $10 membership and just hope you don't show up,
Right.
Yeah,
so
it's very different.
Just continue to pay and forget about it. And then
exactly.
You keep it out of guilt because someday I need to
Someday I'm going to go.
Someday.
Exactly.
It's just never happened.
Yeah. So. And that just couldn't be more different. We know every single member by name. We know their kids' names, their dogs' names. It is a family.
It's a family. I love that.
Yeah. And so if you're not here for a week, your coach is giving you a call, and it's never in a judgmental, shameful way. It's just, hey, we miss you. What's going on? We know this is hard. Yeah. Remember why you wanted to be here. Remember why this is important. So you have this group of cheerleaders who are in your corner when you're not motivated to do it yourself. And I think that's really special.
That's really special. That's super cool. So not only the classes, you guys have some other unique features and availability of resources and things like that.
And all of these things I think have come about over the years because I like to solve problems. It's just how I'm wired. I don't just kind of this is the status quo and this is what we do. I always am looking to improve. And so when somebody was coming in and they are doing so well with their training, they're maybe a beginner and they have no idea what they're doing, and then they're deadlifting 200 pounds. They've mastered that, but they didn't understand nutrition, for example. So I've started offering nutrition support, and we have a registered dietitian on staff.
Wow.
So really, really high level, both coaches and nutrition, where people, the whole person, and infrared sauna. I think there's a lot of things in our environment that are toxic. So to be able to everything, I know it's impossible not to find things. So, all of those things combined, and then just the accountability and the support systems that are there, I think is really important. We do have also a physical therapist on site, Dr. Bree, with Limitless Physical Therapy. And I've heard the term miracle worker from people more times than I can count. So if somebody tweaks something or pulls something, they don't have to stop. They don't have to quit. She can usually fix them.
Or question, is this really an injury, or is it just because I'm sore?
I'm just sore. They don't know.
They don't know, and then they could end up hurting themselves worse. Or so that's amazing.
Sure.
I think especially Western medicine, we just everyone focuses on just throwing something at the symptoms.
A pill, a quick fix kind of thing.
They never go to the core and try to solve the actual problem.
Yes.
So I love that mentality of.
I think it's just really about meeting people where they're at and, making it easy for them, because in my mind, I think there is no greater gift than your health. You could have all the money in the world, but the second you're sick, you'd give it all away. That's the only thing that matters. And so, my mission and purpose, I think, is just to make health and fitness something that doesn't feel hard for people, that it's something now they want to do.
Right. And that it should be part of a lifestyle, not just something that you have to do.
Yeah. It's not a punishment. Yeah. This is, you have one body, you have one life, to really feel amazing and wake up with energy and feel strong. And I love training women who do not weight lift, because there is something that you build in yourself in terms of confidence when you are lifting something heavy and you're like, oh, like when you're done, it gives you that confidence in other areas of your life. I believe I've seen that in myself, that I can do hard things and how that translates.
Yeah, I think anytime you accomplish something that you didn't think you could do, it just empowers you in other areas for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing. Love that. Well, very cool. And so I think we'll have a special offer for all of our clients that hopefully we can share. Wait, hold on. You guys are opening a new location soon too.
Yes.
So to be able to service more people in more parts of the valley. So
absolutely.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I, again, back to that kind of continuous learning. I'm a part of a mastermind group called Loud Rumor. And there's about 200 of the best gym owners in that. Everybody just very purpose-driven individuals that want to help people. And the CEO of that group saw how quickly we've grown here at Trifit and approached me about partnering. And there's a concept called Alloy, personal training. And I've met the CEO. I really align with their values and their mission. And it's almost exactly the same as what we do here. I mean, just very similar in terms of the programming and their philosophy, small group personal training, all of that. So I just, for simplicity, that seemed like a more scalable option for me to be able to help more people. So I'm opening 6 locations. In Arizona, we have 6 licenses, with our first being in North Scottsdale in November of this year, off Scottsdale and 101. And then 2026 in the West Valley, 83rd Avenue in Happy Valley.
You're really going to spread your wings.
Yes. Yay, yeah. So there's lots more coming, and want to make this concept more accessible to more people in the Valley, and just, do my small part and kind of making a dent in helping people feel better and be healthier.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. So I'm committing to giving this whole thing a shot too.
I invited you in. Yeah, you're going to take me up on it.
I'm going to try it out. So I hope you guys join me on my journey of, share with you how I progressed in this process. I eat very well. I have the wellness aspect, but the actual committing to the exercise part is not my...
You're not perfect? What?
So it's finding those extra minutes in the day, but it is prioritizing what's important. And I think when you are well, you're able to accomplish more and be more efficient with your time and do everything else too. So
absolutely.
At all.
100%. So yeah. Well, I can't wait to have you come in and try it. And for all of you watching, I'm really excited to meet all of you. And I would just say, if you are watching this, be a person that takes action. Don't just watch something and then move on to something else. Take a step. It could be any small step. It could be
tiny steps.
Contacting us, and maybe you never do anything with it, but you've made that step that you're going to do something for your health, even if it's with us or something else. So.
Just keep moving forward.
Yeah,
small steps is
absolutely.
How you
well, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. If you own a small business and you'd like to be featured, feel free to reach out to us. Thanks so much, guys.